today's video, we're going to be renovating fancy furniture in Bloxburg. So if you didn't know, I have a renovation series on my channel where I renovate all the existing Bloxburg buildings. We've done Pizza Planet, BFF Supermarket, and today we're doing fancy furniture. So this is the existing fancy furniture store. I think we all know it as like this really empty, outdated store with like furniture from like 2016. I think we've got like the bed section back here and then like a few lounges and then lighting options. But yeah, that's literally about it. So I'm definitely excited to renovate this place and see how it turns out. So let's get started. So as you know, we've already renovated the Bloxburg gym. So I'm thinking we might put fancy furniture over here. It can be like right next to the gym. It'll be cute. So firstly, we'll use these plain markings to kind of like map out where the store's gonna be. And because it is a furniture store, it is gonna be pretty big. Also, I'm just thinking, I don't know whether or not to make this 2-story because the original is only 1-story, but I feel like 2-story would look so much better. So you know what? 2-story it is. And because I want it to look relatively similar, I'm gonna be using the same color concepts. For example, this green in brick. I'm just gonna do the same thing, but just, you know, make it look more fancier. And then for the roof, I'm just going to stick with a flat roof because I do want it to look kind of modern, kind of similar to like IKEA. And I'm also going to be using these commercial sliding doors because I feel like every furniture store has these doors. And of course, I want the logo up the top here. So I'm going to use a basic shape to do this. Okay, now we just need to put a painting that fits. So maybe this like huge plain painting, we can put it there. Moment of truth. Oh, perfect. It fits perfect. We love it. Okay, and now for the windows, because it is a furniture store, we're gonna need massive windows. So maybe these modern windows kind of like all around here. And then at the end here, because I feel like it's missing some more detail, we might put some pillars. So we can just put these like huge plain pillars at the side here like that. Why does this look like Luigi's house? You know what? I feel like this painting needs to be like even bigger, like even grander like that. I'm also gonna put some parking out the front here because I mean, every furniture store needs parking. I'm also gonna put a road at the side of the building as well for like delivery trucks and that. Okay, there we go. We have a few parking options and then maybe these like cute little banners at the front. Okay, there we go. It's kind of looking cute. I'm also going to put some outdoor seating here and maybe like a few shopping carts. Okay, because Bloxburg doesn't have like shopping carts, we're just going to have to use these basic strollers. Kind of what we did in BFF Supermarket and just like paint them so they kind of do look like shopping carts, but they're not. So what I do is use these diamond plates and then change them to dark stone gray, and there you go. You have a little shopping cart. Okay, now for the outdoor seating, I think I'm just gonna put like one table there, and then we'll just put some outdoor lighting up the top here so it's not like completely dark. You know what? I'm surprised Bloxburg hasn't added like a fancy furniture job yet. I don't know why. I feel like they should do that. Okay, the outside is looking very grand right now, so let's start working on the inside. Okay, so here's the game plan. These little stores here, I'm gonna add 2 showrooms because if you've ever been to an IKEA, they usually have showrooms. So I'm gonna add like a little kitchen and like a little bedroom here. For example, this can be the bedroom and this can be the kitchen. And then for the rest of the floor, I might just add like a tile. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys have ever played 3008 or 308, whatever you call it. It's like an IKEA horror game in Roblox. You guys need to play it. I was obsessed with that game for so long. It's pretty much this like horror game that's located in an IKEA, and like when it turns nighttime, the little IKEA men chase you. I don't know, it's really weird. But anyway, I'm gonna use these tiles for the floor. I feel like we have to add another sign up here, so we'll just copy the one from outside and just kind of lift it up like that. And maybe we can put some like LED lights around it just to make it stand out more. Can never go wrong with our good old LED lights. But instead of green, they can be like linen, because I mean green lighting, ew, no thanks. And also I'm not going to add like every single furniture item because that's going to be absolutely insane. I mean, look how many furniture items we have. So I'm just going to add like the basics, so like baths, beds, toilets, chairs, maybe a few plants here and there, kind of similar to like what the original Bloxburg furniture store has. And I'm also going to add a little storage unit at the back here. It's just going to be filled with like crates, nothing special. And also what's going to go back here is kind of just like cashier registers. I usually just put like a basic counter, so kind of like in that L shape. And then we can just use these little arch chairs for the cashiers because you know what? The cashiers need somewhere to sit. And then we'll add a little TV here that can kind of be like the, you know how you like scan your groceries and you have like a little thing showing you how many items you've scanned and how much it is. So we'll put that like here. Okay, and to make this a little bit more realistic, I'm gonna put some like crates and some like, I don't know, some boxes on the top of here. And we can also have just some like shopping bags as well. There we go. That's our little cashier register. It's kind of cute. Okay, you know what? I feel like 3 is enough. I feel like 4 would be too many and we still need to have room for all the furniture. Now all back here is where I'm going to put the storage units. So what I'm going to use for this is these massive heavy duty shelves and kind of place like 4 like that. This whole row can just be actually like stacked. Oh, I just realized this is double story, so we can fit more as well. So actually what I'm gonna do is just stack that up the top. Also, I'm not gonna really do much of the walls. I'm just gonna leave them the way it is and maybe just add some wall trims at the bottom, because usually in furniture stores the walls are very neutral colored, but we will add these wall trims and kind of paint them the same color as outside. I don't know why they chose green. Like, out of all the colors they could have picked, they picked green. You know what, this is kind of looking like BFF supermarket so far. Okay, before anything, I need to work on the lighting, so I'm just going to use these industrial ceiling lamps. This is what they usually use in furniture stores, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh my gosh, it's burning my eyes. I need to change it. Wow, I never thought I would see the day where I use overhead lighting. I think it's like a law where you have to use like bright lighting in a furniture store. Okay, I feel like that's typical furniture store lighting. I'm also going to add some windows up the top here instead of like all along the side. For example, these sunset windows, just to give it some skylight. Okay, we have a few skylights here and there, but firstly I want to stock up these massive storage units. Well, I guess to make it realistic, we can have some like planks on there. So what I'm gonna do is kind of put these horizontal planks, you know, because you know how in some furniture stores they have like wooden planks, and then I can put like some paint cans next to it. Actually, yeah, I feel like that makes the most sense. So we can have like green paint, yellow and white. See, there we go, bunch of paint options. Maybe this section can be dedicated towards maybe lighting. We can do some lights here, but I feel like if I add too many lights, lighting is gonna look crazy, so I'm gonna change the lighting to flint, so that way we can see the light but it won't be like super bright. Oh my gosh, we have like a cute little penguin lamp. That's so cute. And then finally this log lamp right there. There we go. And then maybe down here, maybe just put these boxes, because you know how they have like display options and then they have the boxes for the furniture stores. So I'm just gonna put like a bunch of boxes down here. And then maybe over here, I'm just thinking I can kind of add anything really. Or maybe we can have some pots like for gardening. I feel like the gardening stuff should be back here though. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some pots back here. Oh my gosh, these pots are so expensive. That's like $680 for one pot. I feel like these should be at the bottom though, and then we can put the plants up there. So pots down here, and then we can put plants up here. $130 for a humble plant. That's not so humble. And then like a little baby cactus. That's very cute. Plants galore. We are set in the plant department. Maybe these like tiny kid chairs. They're so cute. You know, this can be like the little kid section. So this can be solely for kids, or like toddlers. There we go. We have some plushies up the top. Oh my god, look how cute this little kitchen is. I don't know where, but I'm definitely adding that somewhere. Oh my gosh, guys, you know what I'm gonna add? I'm gonna add these little toy cash registers instead of like a regular cash register, because you know what? They're cute and why not? So the thing is with these furniture items is you can't like fit some of the items because they're too tall. So for the items we can't fit, we can just put them on the display out here. Oh my gosh, we also need some like cookware, but I feel like maybe that can go like in another section. I guess it can go here. This one's actually kind of empty, so maybe this can be like kitchen supplies. Okay, we also need some tables, but these are like kid tables. But if we paint them, they'll look different. Or we can have these like cute ottomans up here. Or we can use these bookends. They're kind of nice as like little furniture items. Okay, I think that's it. I might just copy that and like put it on all the rest of these shelves, because I don't want the shelves to look too messy and like too out of order. Okay, this is kind of just like your home decor. And then here's kind of just like your plants. Let's see how much this one shelf cost alone. Ready? Oh, $6,030 for that one single shelf. Okay, that's it for the shelves. So we just need some like ladders to go up into them. So we'll just have these like standard ladders at the end. Okay, now over here is where I just want to have like everyday display items. Okay, so what I'm going to do for this is kind of put basic shapes where I want the furniture and kind of just like measure it out. Like this can have like a little couch on it. See, like that? Perfect. And we'll kind of just do that same concept around the place. Like that can have like a single couch, and then this one can have a double one. Like this? Perfect. Oh, we can add this curved sofa over here. So maybe over here we can have like dressers and like beds. We can also add those like new fancy dresses as well. Okay, so here we can have the beds. So I'm just going to focus on like the single beds over here. And then where I'm going to put a double bed is in the display room. And maybe like along this shelf can like be like bookshelves. I know BLOXBURG does have this bookshelf in their furniture store, so we can add like some old elements that BLOXBURG has. Oh, we also need some like toilets as well, so we can put some there. Okay, now all along this back wall is where I want to put like plates and forks in that. So if we go onto tableware, we have a lot of options to choose from. So this can be like just stacks of stuff. Okay, there we go. Something like that. And then I can just like copy that and put it on top. So that can be all like kitchenware. And then over here is where I want to have like towels. So I can just fill this up with stacked towels and rolled towels. I mean, this technically counts as furniture, right? There we go. Those pastel towels look so cute. And I will just put them all along here. Oh, that is $5,000 for one thing. Let's finally work on these beautiful display homes because that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. So what I'm going to be doing is a kitchen and a bedroom, and everything in there will be for sale. So firstly, we'll work on the kitchen. I'm just going to make it like a typical like modern kitchen. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing like basic modern, we might make it like a green kitchen, and then we can have like a little island bench in the middle. Obviously, it's going to be very little because it is a display home. Every single display home has in an IKEA fake fruit bowl for some reason. Oh my gosh, this looks so eerie. I feel like I'm in the back rooms for some reason. You can also have like a little microwave for sale. Everything in this room is going to be for sale. Okay, so that's our little display kitchen. So now let's do the bedroom. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do like a blue bedroom. Oh my gosh, these traditional lamps are perfect. I hate this lighting, but I feel like it's perfect for a furniture store. We could have a fireplace with a TV. Oh my gosh, look how creepy this room looks, but like that's the point. I feel like all display homes are kind of creepy. And then finally, we'll just add like a little carpet here. Okay, I feel like we're nearly done, but finally we just need to work on the storage room back here. So this is kind of just going to be very simple. Some storage units and then just put like crates on them. So all I'm going to do is just put these heavy duty shelves like this and then just like stack them with crates. Okay, there we go. I think it's done. It's kind of looking a bit insane, but that's the point. So I'm just going to go quickly change the decals and then we can go inside. Alright guys, the new fancy furniture is finally complete. Here's how the outside turned out. Definitely living up to its name, fancy. Coming inside, we're presented with these two display couches, and I added like these little for sale signs everywhere so people know that like you can purchase it. And then over here is kind of like the bedding section, and then we have some like wardrobes and dresses, and then back here we just have some bookshelves, and then over here is where the cashier registers are. I think they turned out so cute, and I also love this little like toy cashier register. It's so cute. And then back here we just have some towels and then some tableware, so just like bowls, plates, cups, etc. And then over here is where we have the majority of the furniture, and what I love about this is that you can actually like go up and like interact with everything, which is really cool. So this is kind of like the DIY section, and then here's kind of like where your main furniture is. So we've got lamps, tables, and chairs, and then like a bunch of boxes down here. And then here's kind of like furniture like slash decor items, so like a bunch of photo frames, these cute little marble stools, and then over here is where the plants are. And then coming back here we have the staff only room, which is kind of creepy. It's literally just like a bunch of storage, like a bunch of crates. And then finally, what my favorite part of this furniture store is the display room. So we have a display bedroom, and then finally we have the display kitchen. This is definitely my favorite part of the entire furniture store. I don't know, I just love it. It's definitely like your typical display kitchen that you'd see in a furniture store. Yeah, that's the whole furniture store. I didn't want to go overboard and like overdo it, just because the original furniture store doesn't have like every single item. But nonetheless, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you want to see me renovate another Bloxburg building, make sure you hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!